fuck am I watching?
Don't worry, you have the correct first reaction to this. Have you heard of 100 Gecs, Sir Rhythm J?
Oh my god.
Say it again.
100 Gecs.
Nah.
Have you? All right. Have you heard of hyperpop?
Nah.
All right. So it's like this crazy offshoot of hip hop.
Don't even explain it. Just run.
How could you possibly explain it?
Bro,
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, just
What didn't we react to before?
Yo, is this the wave right here? Is this
This is like kind of the
You
wave.
tell me, bro.
I don't know if this is a wave, but it's something.
You think you're so fucking tough? You talk a lot of.
Pause it. 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 What the fuck just happened just
Hold
now?
up. At first you hate it, then you like it.
Start it over.
Ironically,
You're gonna hate it
First you love
until
me, then you hate me, then you love me again.
you're gonna hate it for at
Hey,
least.
little piss baby.
you're gonna be
You think you're
pissed
so
at us
fucking
for
cool?
showing you
Huh?
this.
You think you're so fucking tough? You talk a lot of big game for someone with such a small truck. Oh, look at those arms. Your arms look so fucking cute. They look like little cigarettes. I bet I could smoke you. I could roast you, and then you'd love it. You text me I love you, and then I'd fucking ghost you. The big boys coming with the big stuff. I feel so cool. Like I'm money machine. Oh yeah. Big boys coming with the big truck. Feel so cool. Like I'm money machine. Oh yeah. Big boys coming with the big truck. Feel so cool. Like I'm money machine. Oh yeah. Big boys coming with the big truck. Feel so clean. Like a money machine. 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 Tell me what to do. I've been trying to go to bed. I've been up for days. Been trying to get it right. Said it all before. I said it once again. I'm better off alone. Tell me what to do. I've been trying to go to bed. I've been up for days. I've been trying to get it right. Said it all before. I said it once again. I'm better off alone. With the big boys coming with the big stuff. I feel so cool. Like a money machine. Oh yeah. Big boys coming with the big truck. Feel so cool. Like a money machine. Oh yeah. Big boys coming with the big truck. Feel so cool. Like a money machine. Oh yeah. Big boys coming with the big truck. Feel so cool. Like a money machine. Feel so clean. Like a money machine. Feel so clean. Like a money machine. Feel so clean. Like a money machine.
What the fuck am I watching?
Don't worry, you have the correct first reaction to this.
I'm just listening to it. I'm just like, what the fuck is all this?
Yeah, bro. But then you listen more.
It's like they fucked up the mix.
I know, right?
Nah, keep it going. Keep playing. Keep playing. Keep it going.
That's
keep
it.
it going.
That's it. But
Oh. What makes it, aside from it, like, I just don't like the girl's voice.
so
Why they
hyperpop. Well, basically,
swap her out with like another artist. It would have been just like a pop trap song.
well,
That weird voice is kind of the point.
that's kind of like part of the style.
I
I make my money on my own, yeah. Waking up 5 in the morning, yeah. Throw money in the oven.
So wait, would it work? Time out. Pause it. Would this shit work if it just wasn't a person with an annoying voice? Is what I'm asking.
Generally there tends to be some sort of vocal manipulation. They kind of do their own thing.
But like her
But,
voice is
like-
just annoying though. Like if it was like Travis Scott, I wouldn't mind listening to this. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like to me, this is they're kind of just copying pop trap artists, and it's kind of what we were talking about before. Like to me, they're like caricatures. They're white trap artists.
see. So at first, I thought the exact same thing, but after listening to the whole album, even though there were still so many parts of it that I just fucking hated, especially from a producer mindset and from a like, what the fuck are you doing mindset? But they are so different after you listen, after you figure out what they're doing, they're so different that I couldn't help but respect how big of a swing in the other direction of literally fucking all the things that you're like, this is what I would consider good. They're like,
Nah,
literally, I'm gonna
this
do
was
all this other shit.
I know I was trying to dissect the beat, and the only thing that was different, like you take the vocals out, I'm just listening to the instrumental on that last one. They just layered an electric guitar that was high pass filtered over the 808, and it was layered over the 808. And
So-
so it's like a guitar 808, and then everything else is pop track.
That beat is the most accessible beat that they make. Literally,
is-
like play them like Stupid Horse and shit. Like, what? I don't.
I mean, that one's. I'm not even a fan of that one, but we can.
Like ska in here.
Yo,
Get it.
hold on. It got 3 million views.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
That's what
I'm
we're
telling
talking
you,
about, bro. This
Yeah,
isn't like a flash
wave.
in the pan.
Hit
Their Spotify numbers are stupid.
Ronda.
Yeah, bro, this is a thing. Like,
Kids are
This
into
shit's
it, bro.
this shit's
So-
a year old.
Kids are
yeah,
into
bro.
it.
So hyperpop is sort of like, to my understanding, a lot of it was picked up by like the LGBT community initially, because like people were transitioning, hating their
Gotcha.
voices, so they start doing all this shit to like manipulate their voices, and then you get this.
Gotcha.
Do you know Sophie? R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
That rings a bell.
Sophie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
And she
a
just
kind of
passed super
trap EDM pop artist.
Scottish
Wait,
artist.
when Sophie passed away?
Like last
Man,
weekend.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in Greece, moon sighting, slipped off a cliff. Fucked up.
What?
But it's like this real heavy, like EDM kind of almost production with like sometimes normal voices, but generally pretty like manipulated, heavy hip hop influence. And then it kind of has a pop structure, but will just take like crazy turns sometimes and just implement like real weird shit. Anyway,
So,
this is Stupid Horse.
Real quick, on their
Yeah.
Spotify, on 100 Gecs Spotify, that one you already listened to, Money Machine, is their #1 track, pushing 40 million views right now. The second most popular track, pushing third most popular track, pushing 19 million views right now, is this one right here.
They just need a better mix right now, man. Like that.
You're not gonna
I
get a
can't
better.
stand
mean,
that.
That's
listen.
not their thing. They literally
Don't get your hopes up too high, but it's here. Okay, this is why I said you had the correct first reaction, and then you're gonna come back to this at some point, and you're gonna be like, "Man, that shit was weird. Let me give this shit like what?"
You're gonna have to show
And
it to
then you'll
somebody else, and they'll have your
ironically
reaction,
listen.
and you'll be like, actually,
yeah.
you know, like, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was at
All right,
first
go ahead.
time.
And
Let's-
then you'll unironically dissect it, and you're like, "What? This is a fucking wave." All right.
Let's get this shit over with. Come on.
Yep. Me listening to it for the first time.
Bet my money on a stupid horse, I lost that. So I ran out to the track to get my cash back. I just gotta leave this place with a big bag. So I found a fucking jockey and I grabbed that. Pushed him down to the ground and I punched him in his face. Yeah, I stole his phone, I put him in his place. Me and the horse, we ran out of the place. Then we took my horse back to my place. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid
At least this shit's catchy.
Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account.
Bro, that shit sounds like Sum 41 right there.
This shit, yeah, I was gonna say this shit's punk rock right here.
There's like ska in here. and,
Stupid horse and a swordfish dance. I'm spending my money on fish net jets. I go so fast now. Go so fast now. Racing horses at the journey. Why am I never getting lucky? I never have any money. I never win any money. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account, oh no. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost some money in my bank account.
Does that?
Okay, got it. So they are approaching it from they're a modern day punk rock group that doesn't have a band.
Kind of like the
Kinda.
Beastie Boys.
Like like kind of
Kinda.
like the ethos. You're right about the ethos. Is that like they just make whatever the fuck at the time is like, oh yeah, that's cool, and then
Yeah.
just like put it out. They're not like
But it's like kind of tied together with hip hop.
yeah.
Yeah, but I understand the vocal thing because they're trying to hide gender identity, and that's why they look like the way they did in the video. Because you were saying like there's a lot of like LGBTQ gravitation towards it, and so
I mean, at least initially. I feel like now
Yeah.
it's become a wave and opened up.
well, that's why the girl could pass as a dude, and the dude could pass as a girl.
Yeah.
Also, like in that video, in those videos, especially like with like the way their back is faced, and you don't know which one's which in a way.
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, how they're both facing into the tree and looking down. That looks like some like two blonde twins in a horror movie shit to me. Like I don't know, man. I feel
Yeah.
like they're about to say like we've always lived at this tree.
I
Come
get it.
play with us.
They're relaying the message of fuck gender identity. We're gonna do what the fuck we want, and they're not loyal to one genre.
Yeah.
So at first I
Yeah.
thought that they were trying to be on some trap shit, but it's like no, they're not trying to be on some trap shit. They're just borrowing from all types of elements.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, and the rest
Yeah.
of the album just gets crazier and crazier. Like
Yeah,
there's
like-
more and more different. Like and then there's one of
is left field shit.
one of Evan's favorite tracks in the world to reference.
Dude, play.
The reference.
Oh, dude.
I don't even know if this
Not reference as
is
a mix,
track.
just vocally like reference the only vocal in this song.
I need help.
What's it called?
immediately. I need help immediately.
What's
Is it? Oh, it is called I Need Help.
Bro.
Okay, I don't even know if this is a track, but you can.
Not.
It's
First
a
off,
track.
yeah,
It might
I
not
was
be a
gonna say,
song.
On their
something that
album,
long.
it blew up.
Yeah, this shit
mean,
blew
it
up
ain't-
on
Scratch
TikTok.
your head to this. Don't bang your head. Scratch your head to this.
I need help immediately. Please do something.
Oh, bro. They're trolling. They're trolling. They're not serious.
Exactly.
They're trolling this shit.
Exactly.
But it's catchy. Not this
It's
track.
it's like Kanye West's "Poop the Scoop" song.
Yeah.
That was still a song. Like aside from that poopy scoop, that shit was like a whole jam.
Yeah, they're just fucking around.
Shit's more like Revolution Number 9 by the Beatles, where it's like, hey, technically we can like fuck with sounds on tapes and like do a different thing that's not a song.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's a skit or whatever.
For a
It's not even
second,
like
right
an
there.
actual-
There was a beat in there.
And then it changed to a different tempo.
I'm kind of done after this.
That's fair.
No, they fucking around. No,
You mean vibing?
Honestly, I just this song is
you know what?
a perfect reference for how much of a fuck you we don't care. We're just
Yeah. They're just
like-
they're just trolling. And there's people that are gonna take that seriously and go, "Oh my god, what were they thinking?" But it's more just like, "Oh, they're just trolling." Okay.
yeah.
2.8
Like, again,
million
it is
Spotify streams.
That
that
track?
punk rock ethos. Just
Yes.
like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Bruh. Like, doesn't that shit just make you reconsider everything you've done thus far?
It is the least
Well-
streamed song on the album, but it still has 2.8 mil.
You know what? This tells me, this confirms my suspicion is that it's just how good of a machine do you have behind you, right?
A
Like, you
money
just-
machine.
They had no machine. That's the fucking crazy part. They
Nah,
lit-
no. They're giving off the
bro,
image.
dude. I looked this shit up. Tesco sent this to me, and I was like,
Well,
"What the fuck is this?"
so
So
I
much so that I looked it up. They had no machine behind them, and literally came out with this, and grassroots pushed it to. When it came out, it wasn't that popular. When I first listened
Hold on
to
a
these
minute.
songs,
Hold on
none
a
of them were over like 2-3 mil.
yeah. I was
What
watching this shit.
What do they call it? 100?
100 Gecs.
Yes, thank
GECS.
So I think the machine that blew them up was hyperpop blowing up, but they didn't specifically have anything.
There was no label behind them making it huge. It was all just like grassroots. It started at a craft festival that was like, I mean, obviously they released it on a somewhat major label, I believe, but it wasn't like there was no like big push because there's no avenue to push this. So they literally just did it all fucking grassroots style. They started at some Minecraft festival where a bunch of PC music kids were like, what the fuck is this? This is so different that I'm going to call this mine. And it just became this whole thing.
Yeah, so this was released through Dog Show, which I believe is the one producer's
Dylan Brady's
own record label, or a very tiny thing. Basically, I found out about them super early because my boy that I do music with was in the one dude's friend group a couple of years ago, and he was doing his own thing and kind of got, you know, like $1 mil, $2 mil-ish kind of range on SoundCloud with the like underground SoundCloud shit. And then they came out with 100 Gecs, the album, which was meh, and then 1,000 Gecs blew the fuck up.
They have a Linkin Park remix from this year, 2021.
It's weird for sure.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you for introducing me to that. I will keep them on my radar.
Are you thankful? Yeah, and we're sorry. Thanks for all the suggestions and thanks for coming on, bro. This was awesome.
You know, the 100 Gecs blows everything out of the water that I. You know, don't even bother listening to other shit.
Just a brain reset. It really is.
Yeah, Outcast who? MOP what? Not 100 Gecs all day, son.
Yeah, exactly.
Ante up. How much should I ante? At least 100 Gecs. What's up, humans? Yo, thanks so much for watching our reaction video. I'm Luke Rain from the Human Music Podcast. Please hit that subscribe, hit that like, comment. Let us know what videos you want to see us do in the future, or let us know what you thought of our breakdown of this one. And remember, we've got a whole podcast where we break down all sorts of producer and music-related content. So tune in to the channel or check us out at thehumanmusicpodcast.com. All right, peace out, humans, and peace among worlds.
I like it.